Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So tonight, instead of doing a live, I have done this ready for you guys. So I am just showing you what colours I am using. I have got Rose Escape, Passion, Blue Lagoon. This is Brilliant White. It's a fast setting high white, and that of course is my Ultimate Simple Clarity. Now the Ultimate is the fast setting one because I don't like to wait to work. So I am coming in with my Brilliant White. Now, I messed about with this nail because I had glitter in my brush and glitter in my dapping dish, and it was just being a nightmare, and I was so focused on trying to poke the glitter out that I wasn't actually focusing on what I was doing, so it was a bit of a nightmare. But I left my bit of a mess in because I don't tend to edit much of my videos. I'll just cut out the boring waiting bits, but I haven't actually cut anything out. So yeah, I was trying to poke out the glitter and it just looked but yeah, note to self, when first going in with bright white, sort the dish. So I have cleaned out my dish and it looks a lot better. So I am going to be using a decal. Now with the bright high white, I do work really thin because it's all that's needed. So I'm wanting to do some netting, so I press my netting into my clear and it allows me to release it a lot easier. Now when you're pressing and netting, the key is really carefully peeling it out, because you want to hit that wonderful setting stage where it's set enough to emboss but it's not so dry, not so wet that it's sticky. It's a bit of a nightmare. So I am coming in with the bright white again. Now this one I wanted to ombre up because I intend, see, little evil bit of glitter. It gets everywhere. I love glitter, but it does get everywhere. So I am now just walking that down because I want to do the netting again, but I don't want it all over the nail. I just want the bottom corner because I want to ombre the netting. If that makes sense. It will. Keep watching. So I'm just smoothing that out and just taking the excess. Now, while I am letting that set up a little bit, I am going to move back to the ring finger. I do this with most of my sets. I do tend to work from finger to finger. Now, because I want to cap this without filing it, I am just washing it over with monomer because I don't want too much colour on the rest of the nail. So I have come in with my Rose Escape, my Passion and my Blue Lagoon into that encapsulation. So I have just dipped my netting again. Now this is set significantly more so I can give it a really nice good tug, and it's separating really well. So I'm going to go onto the little finger and I'm going to do the same with the white on that one as I have on the pointy finger. And ignore my nails being all sorts of different designs. I've done a few back to basics classes and my nails are just kind of all sorts of different shapes and colours. So I am just walking this one down nicely as well. Now the reason I let it set up a little bit is because when I wet it, I don't want to smush it around and actually damage the netting pattern. Now I'm not too worried about cleaning the top of it because I am going to ombre a pink over it. But I just wanted to to get that right on in there. Now, if you are pressing coloured acrylic into netting, it is best to have it a little bit wetter so it flows into them indentations. And I'm just taking my time to get a really nice, neat little cuticle area. Now, I did, if I'm honest, leave this just a few seconds too long. It impressed, but it didn't do it as deep as some of the others. But it did do it. So I've gone in with that Blue Lagoon. I'd have liked it a little bit more defined on the tip, but it's not a tragedy. So while that's letting it set up a minute or so, I'm going to come in and I'm going to marble all three of the acrylic colours together. Now, you will have seen on the group, the Incandescent Shine product support group, we have had quite a few marbling tutorials and they are all fabulously amazing. Whereas marble is not my go-to. I like it. I don't know, I'm just never happy with it. Ombre, I love an ombre. But a marble, less so. But I really wanted this ring finger marbling. I don't know, I like neatness, and a marble is sort of like organised chaos, and I look at them and go, they're so pretty, and mine never just comes out like I like. But yes, I wasn't too worried about this because this is going to have a glitter ombre over the top. It's just a multicoloured base that I'm doing. So I'm now coming in with Passion and I am going to ombre that down. And when I picked up that bead, I picked it up really wet because I was picking it up to actually go into the netting. So it was a bit washed out. That's why I've done it again. I'm just cleaning them sidewalls up. So yeah, because I washed it out, it was a little bit too thin. But I was expecting to go into the netting, which I didn't need to. So these are the glitters I've chosen. As you've seen on our Facebook page, we are doing individual loose glitters. So these, I'm using Pink Tulip, Lavender Surprise and Green Apple. So I've got these little tiny trays and they're really cute. I've actually left this part in to actually show how I'm working with them and how easy it is to get them out and put them back. Also guys, don't forget, if you buy 10 bags of glitter, you do get the free case currently. So yep, just reminding you of that. So I am coming in with the Pink Tulip and I am just little tiny bead of clear and I'm dotting it where I want, just sort of covering that blend. Now I do always swipe the nail first to make sure it's wet and sticky and there's no dust. So this is the lavender one I'm coming in with, obviously, because I'm going on a purple. Oh, that was the logic I picked anyway. So yeah, I haven't actually cut anything out of this. I've just sort of left it as is. So I'm dabbing up the green and I was going to have less glitter and then I went, oh my god, I could have all three glitter colours on one nail, and I went, yes, let's do that. So I kind of did that. I put the purple up at the top and the pink in the middle and the green at the bottom, and I was just like, yes, that is so fit. So the reason I move on as opposed to capping straight away is because when I've placed that glitter where I actually want it, I don't want to start coming in and capping and patting and pressing and that glitter moving. So just by doing them other couple of nails, it's meant that the glitter has actually set in place, so I can come in with my bead of Ultimate Simple Clarity and I can just walk that straight down the nail patting, pressing and pulling without having to worry that that glitter's going to end up part way down the design that I don't want. Now, I haven't capped the middle finger yet where my multi netting ombre thing is, because with it having a touch of glitter on, and I just really wanted to buff it to make sure that white was beautiful and white. So that's why I've sort of left that. So yeah, I just needed just that touch more on that bead, on that nail. So I've just added another small bead. Can I just say, I've missed my Dolly. I've missed my Dolly. I love the training fingers for individual nails and for practicing. They're really great, especially for students when they're not ready for full designs and they just want to master product control. But for a full design set, you can't beat a proper doll. And you can't beat Handy Dolly for quality. They are the bomb.com. So, enter mistake number 1. Yep, I've just smashed that ring finger with my buffing block. But all I am doing is just buffing up and getting rid of them little bits. Yeah, I've patted it now. Because I use the high speed, it's barely damaged it. But I was just like, yep, I'm an idiot. So I've given that a little wipe just so it's ready for the Simple Clarity to stick to it. And I'm coming in and I am going to cap that nail. And is there anything more satisfying than walking a lovely crystal clear bead down that nail? I love working with colours, but the capping, it's just so satisfying. So while that's setting up a second, I am just showing how I put my baggies away. I'm sure you all know this, but it's more just I tend to work as I work, and yeah, I'm showing my process and how I do. So I tend to not leave stuff out. So yeah. So that has now set up. Obviously you don't want to sit and watch acrylic drying, because I don't. So I am coming in obviously with my Envy Nails files, because amazing. And I've got a nice 100 grit file, and I am just doing them sidewalls. And because of my smooth application, I pretty much just buff the top of them. But yep, I missed buffing. Because kids called me homeschooling, you've got to love this. So yep, there we go. So these are my print by example decals, and I have had these I have bought and paid for out of my own money. They are mine because I wanted them and because I bought them. So yum 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 yum. I couldn't decide whether I wanted the blue unicorn or the pink unicorn, and I went with the pink because I am a pink. So my Katie Barnes foam cutting scissors, yeah, link in the description box. I love them. I cut decals because they are so small, so neat and precise. Now I'm using my foam scissors, which are designed for paper. I would not ever come in with my cuticle scissors. They touch cuticle and nothing else. So I have, as you can see, my little tiny bowl of water at the side, and I haven't cut out waiting time. This is literally me sat waiting for the decal. So yeah, the bowl is really ugly. That's why it's off to the side, because they're the kids' cereal bowls. But I'm like, oh, just go get mummy a little bowl of water for her decal, and that's what I got brought. So I have slid it off and tapped it onto some tissue, and that's it, done. It's so super simple, guys. So yeah, I've pressed it into the set and filed acrylic. So I have gone and I am now base coating. So this is base coat because I wanted to add some Aurora flakes to it. So I am touching my brush, my ombre brush, to the sticky gel. Even though it's cured, I wanted it cured and in there, it still has a sticky layer, an inhibition layer. So I have touched my brush to it, and that allows me to pick up the minimalist of flakes. With these, less is more sometimes. So I have got my sticky brush, and I was just going to do around the unicorn, and then I went, oh yeah, no, we need some all over the nail, because damn. I can't help myself. So I decided more, always more. So yeah, that is the set, guys. I really hope you have liked it as much as I have. So everything I've used is in the description box below, and go check out all the amazing products. Obviously, all the acrylic is from us at Incandescent Shine, because it is amazing and so pretty. And as is the glitter as well, currently. Well, the glitter in this set. I have lots of glitter. I have a problem. So, as always, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.